to the dating game. And yeah, what's the plan of action, guys?
Um,
Make a move.
I was thinking of suggesting another one of my friends that our four-armed friend might find interesting. I say friend. I'm gonna say acquaintance to her if it does come up. Somebody I know who she might also find interesting.
Do you want to go ahead
And
and
try to salvage the date.
you want to go ahead and roll an etiquette at like -2?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Because
Oh my Jesus. So, what is she? Does she look bored? Does she look aggravated? Does our target?
at the moment, let's go with a perception test, and we'll see what kind of extra stuff I can give you, or even perhaps a judge intentions.
I'm better with a perception test.
Sure. Looking around. All right, so she is definitely still like here, in that she's in with like what's going on. She's contributing a little bit to the conversations when she is addressed. But she doesn't. She's definitely hit that third wheel situation. She was brought down here for a double date. You get the idea, especially from Tilt a little bit in the conversation, that the other girl Annie just kind of invited herself along because it sounded like fun.
Yeah.
And given how well Annie and Charlie have hit it off, she's like, okay. Like, she's not gotten up to go actually swimming because that's very clearly not the game plan here to go swimming, because otherwise you guys would be getting in the pool instead of having a chat. They would have come by at some point the little snack table you have set up. They would have glasses of champagne. What other questions do you have about the situation?
So the troll is, you said, is kind of scoping and chuckling about everything. I'm trying to gauge our actual target, and see how interactive she's being right now. She's feeling like the third wheel. So at that point, I'm going to get up and I'm going to walk over and ask if she'd like to join me for a bite to eat over here.
Do you want to go ahead and roll your etiquette? I will leave it up to you because this could go either way. In that, on one hand, she's a freak. On the other hand, I feel like before you also became a freak, that you were kind of like a guy's like anything for the job.
Yeah.
So
I don't have etiquette as a skill, or trained, I should say. So just charisma?
Charisma
Yeah,
minus
just
one.
charisma minus one.
So yeah, I'm rolling a whole 1d6.
Unless you have some other skill you feel would be appropriate.
Let me see.
I don't feel like we're misusing etiquette here. Etiquette's more of like social, like stealth, right? It's like blending in with the society. You're walking over to someone's date and being like, "Hey, come hang out with me." I don't think that's really like, and that's not like proper etiquette, right? I don't think it would fall there. It'd be more like a diplomacy. You're trying to convince her of something.
Which would be negotiation, which is for him the same kind of.
Yeah, it's just we were all saying etiquette a lot, and it didn't feel right for me.
I mean, it does work for this situation. Negotiation is more like if he's bargaining with her to go with him.
Yeah, come over to my table.
Either way, it's still 1d6.
Oh, roll it.
I will point out that you can pre-spend edge to add your edge attribute to the die roll.
Sure.
Loading sixes. It might.
Why not?
2d6s,
So I'll
and
be
they could
rolling
explode.
2d6.
Yeah. And if
Why
after,
not?
And if after your 6 you can put 2 exclamation points. There you go. See?
Fun head.
Hey, is that doing that? Love it.
So
Yeah, so we got one success.
she'll she will pause for a moment because it's like, oh wait, what? And then she will get up and actually come over and sit down with you. Um, do you attempt to engage her in conversation, or are you just kind of rescuing?
Um, I'm gonna do both. Kind of rescuing her and talk to her.
What would you
Because
like
that
to
is the
talk to her
point. That
about?
is the point of rescuing. Well, I'll introduce myself, Kurzal, and ask her what her name is, because it'd be kind of rude for me to presume to know what her name is,
Right.
and B, ask her what she's doing. What does she do here? Because obviously she's here with Evo. What does she do here?
Okay. So let me roll some dice. I want to see if she does a thing. So she's gonna kind of look at you for a minute, like I've seen you somewhere before, and then she's gonna get that thoughtful look across the lower arms, and then cross the other arms, but have like that like tap on the side of her face thing, like trying to place you.
I'm gonna kind of chuckle. Um, is this a regular line? I don't know if you've seen. I've been here at the hotel. I noticed you at the restaurant earlier.
That's what it is. Yeah. When
That might have been about it.
and then she's gonna thumb with both of her left hands towards Tilt. When he sent over those drinks, you were there.
Yeah,
Okay. Um.
I'm his I'm his bodyguard, so yeah.
Oh, and you will notice that her, uh, she kind of perks up a little bit. Really.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, over on the other side of the pool, what are you guys up to? What's your plan of action with your dates that you have over here?
Charlie is going to try to convince what was her name again?
Annie?
Annie to ditch this boring pool scene and head upstairs for some fun. I'll show her how you escape from handcuffs.
Also what?
And I'll show her how you escape from handcuffs.
Yeah. now we're talking.
So,
Charlie, is your middle name Rico by chance?
what would you like to roll to try and convince her to make this happen?
Sleight of hand as he uses a stim patch to stun her and knock her out. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I
It's gonna be
apologize.
3 dice no matter what I use unless it's etiquette.
I mean, aren't there situational modifiers for like in their best favor or like
Oh, he's
friendly
definitely already
action?
getting like 3 extra dice from the previous rolls. Like she's totally into him. So it's just a matter of him basically not falling on his face.
Yeah.
I'll just roll my charisma in the 3 dice.
Okay.
And she definitely doesn't want to see my magic trick.
No, she does not. So she's
you don't have the smolder.
yeah, you don't. So what's gonna happen is she's gonna kind of get up and be like, yeah, come on, and she's gonna kind of grab your hand to begin to pull you towards the door. The troll is gonna kind of scooch over so he's in front of the door and hold up his hand and shake his head.
Oh man, why you gotta kill my fun, dickhead?
At that, he's going to go from parade rest to standing up straight and cross his arms, just loom.
What does she do about it?
She gets sad, pouty face. Starts to kind of walk back over towards the beach chairs.
Can I grab? Is there a restrooms around here anywhere?
There's probably some showers.
Then we head over to the showers. Fuck this guy. I have no shame.
We kind of noticed that.
I go, oh, I gotta get this chlorine off me, and I walk over to the showers with her.
She just
so
follows you like a rag doll.
the
Okay.
showers are going to be on the other side. Like,
Probably would.
man, that's so mean. So the showers are kind of on the other side, like past the troll. They're not just like right next to the pool, so that you can that kind of stuff. Where that's going.
Okay.
But Tilt, what do you? I saw you got 5 hits to kind of see about bringing in a third wingman.
Yeah.
But then Grog kind of swooped in.
Yeah. Grog's working, so I really don't want to rock that boat.
Okay, so you're just gonna continue to make niceties.
Yeah. You know, I'll kind of poke Rachel and be like, "Hey,
Ask her
look,
about the bodyguard.
look." Wasn't it Annie? Annie screwed up the double date, but my bodyguard saved it. Isn't that cute? So what's up with the bodyguard, huh? Is he always that mean?
He's just doing his job, you know. There have been occasional instances of the extra excitement that have happened at some of the other places we've been. Thankfully, everybody's still with the show.
That's good.
He takes his job very seriously.
Well,
Actually, it's the
Since I
only
didn't
reason we
make it
were
to
allowed
the
to
showers, I'm just gonna head back to the chairs then.
Sure.
Only reason you were allowed down.
well, that's very nice of him. I'm glad I got to meet you.
Jurgen,
I'm
you
just
would-
gonna roll with
go
the
ahead.
niceties.
Sure. You can just
Sorry.
continue pleasant conversation. That's fine. That doesn't. It would take a pretty significant role of you screwing up to lose the pleasant conversation. So, Jurgen, what are you going to go talk to the troll about?
I'm actually going to move over to him and just kind of let him say, hey, if your girl wants to leave with the Asian guy, I can babysit the kids until they come back. If you need to go with them.
He's going to pause for a moment and then just kind of like look around and then like look extra far down. It's like, And yeah, let me take a look at your stuff here real quick.
No problem. And then real quick to everybody else out of character, I missed part of Grog's interaction with the girl. I was a little bit late coming back from break. Is she aware that he is a bodyguard, or are we trying to play off that he is not a bodyguard at this point?
She knows.
No, she is
She knows
well
she's
aware that
into
he is
it.
a bodyguard.
Okay, cool. Well, then
She's
I
into
can
it. She
then
thinks it's hot.
yeah. Okay, then I would let the troll bodyguard know. Say, hey, if you need to, if these two want to take off, then me and the other troll, like me and Grog, we can babysit the kids until they come back.
So he's going to stoop down, which takes him a moment to reach your height.
Mhm.
And he's going to kind of point over towards, like, do the head nod towards Charlie, who's probably doing something to make a fool of himself right this moment. So, no offense, but I don't exactly trust head nod.
Hey,
he seems like a sleazeball.
I completely understand. That's why I'm saying if those two want to leave, then we can then Grog and I can watch the other four that are, the other three that are here in the room. And I would be saying this over open comms, so that way hopefully Charlie will be able to hear this.
Sure.
So that way everyone kind of understands what my play is here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just So he's gonna look back and forth. He's like, see, he's gonna pause for a moment to try and find the words. And she's a little special, and don't really take kind to guys taking advantage of her. And I might feel like that's what your buddy's up to.
No skin off my nose. He's not actually my friend. He's a friend of my boss. So actually, if you want to let them wander off, and then maybe you can give him a stern warning, maybe with a black eye, it's none of my concern.
I love it.
It's all about the sacrifices. It's all about the sacrifices.
I love every aspect of that, and I feel like he loves every aspect of that too.
Fair enough.
Did you say the part about punching Charlie in the face so for comms as
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
well? Okay. So he's gonna be like, you know what? I kind of gotta go hit the head. I'll be back in a minute. He's got a big goofy grin on his face, and you will notice that he is heading back into the weight room to head towards the bathroom. And you guys may do with that what you will. I'm just gonna check in real quick with Tara and Belle and see if you guys want to do anything while you're out there.
Oh my god.
I won't.
Made it sound like we're in the
Much
same
I
place.
can do.
I mean, well, I mentioned something briefly about hacking things, and you were like, maybe.
I realize how unfeasible that'll be in the long term. Me just staying in the host and monitoring the host.
Well,
After breaking in.
you only gain Overwatch every 30 minutes. So you have a long time before you need to super worry about it. Unless you're doing a whole bunch of hacking stuff and you piss the host off.
Yeah, that's getting in is the hardest part I've noticed. But, let's try.
Sure. Let me find the appropriate.
There
Volunteer,
was-
you
I-
can do it.
Yep. I think it was 4 last I checked. 'Cause
Yeah.
he already broke in here before.
So yeah, it is a rating 4 host. It currently has a firewall of 7 because you have all the time in the world to just make Matrix perceive it to ask questions about it. So
All right.
it is rolling about 11 dice to ruin your day, which means
All
I'm
right,
going
not
to
the
be looking at
worst.
about 12 successes on them.
This is gonna be a pain in the ass. All right, I'm gonna send my sprite on standby. So when I get break in, I'll just bring him back.
Yep.
That's already
But
in service.
you can also have him assist. Well, for one, he's registered, so he doesn't go away. You could compile another one to help you right now, as just like a disposable buddy, or you could use him.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
You know what? I'll leave him out here, and let him help me with this one. That's still a service, right? Task.
Sending him away would be a task.
All right, but having him assist me wouldn't be a task.
You'll get a couple of Matrix actions out of him assisting you, yes, for a task.
All right. All right. So, all right, this is a host. How many? Did I just roll his assist dice first?
Yeah, it would be twice his
Yep.
twice his
Roll
level.
D6.
And he was a vault sprite, right?
Yep. Okay, so now let me add that all to my dice pool.
All right, so he's going to get about 3 Matrix actions per task you wish to spend.
All right. Oh, already spending one from to do that. And running silently in Hot Sim, I'm going to hack on the fly.
All right, don't forget your 4 extra dice from. See,
Yeah.
you were worried for what?
Well, 6 hits. Let's see. Because we always say this. Oh, finally! All right, I get a mark. I enter.
You are inside the host. It looks much like you remember.
Okay, now, whew. Let me make a matrix perception real quick to find something surveillance-y, I guess.
Sure, it would be a Matrix search.
Matrix search, right. Okay, hold on. That's my dice for
actually,
that. Just 10.
No, because you can. It's from inside the host. You can just see all the things that are not running silent, that kind of thing. So yeah, you can just kind of spot the things that are not running silent. You can see.
All right. There we go.
There is a security door that's got a digital guard standing in front of it that's just kind of like sup. What else are you looking for in here?
All right. Whew. Need to figure out how to, I guess, jam stuff. So let me try to see where I can find anything security related that I could just like mess with if I need to.
Sure. As far as jamming stuff, I don't think you can actually do that with your living persona because it requires an actual device, and your brain is not a device.
No, I could data spike any device to break it.
Data spiking is not jamming, though. They're
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's. I know.
drastically different things.
You could. Oh yeah. I mean, I think they could still jam because that's just like a matrix action. But yeah, it's different. It's weird for them.
While you're figuring out what
Alright.
you're doing, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to find jam signals.
I have the cheat sheet here. Let's see, but I actually don't know what it does. So where is the matrix action of it?
It says you can turn the wireless device you are using into a local jammer. And then it says device, 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 device.
Oh, for all intents and purposes, you count as a device when you're, using matrix things.
You're a persona, not a device. Completely different things. But so you will be able to find like the housekeeping, the maintenance, that kind of thing. The only one that has any additional security on it is the security one.
All right, well,
Oh my god.
let's see if I can get past security.
Hey Tara, can you maybe lock the doors of all the bathrooms when the guy goes in?
Or is this being told to Tara?
Do bathrooms have locks?
I'm just that's why I'm asking. I don't know.
I know that
If they're mag locked, I could brick the lock.
I know the bathroom at my work has locks on the doors, and it's like a public facing bathroom. So I don't see any reason why they wouldn't have some kind of locks for when they're under maintenance or that kind of thing.
It's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna start compiling a machine sprite then,
Sure,
because Gremlins is one hell of a drug.
it's pretty good.
Oh 06.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
All right, let's resist done and try again. I don't think I'm actually pulling Overwatch from this, am I?
You are not, because it's
All right.
it's a resonance action.
Resonance. Okay, one's done. Let's try this one more time. I'm the worst technomancer.
You are the worst answer.
Oh man. Okay, 3's done. I'm now taking penalties. My God.
Sorry.
Okay, you know what? One more time, and that's it. If this doesn't work out, it's not meant to be.
Don't forget your delicious penalty.
Oh right, hold on. Let's. Finally, if
That's
this
the
rolls
best.
a perfect 6, I'm done.
I haven't hit any Yahtzees yet. There you go.
Oh. All right, let's just try to resist that 4 fading.
And then you have 4 tasks.
Nope. 5's done. All right. So when are these guys entering? Oh wait, do I even see the icons for the doors?
So you would need a mark on the maintenance one if you wanted to get in there.
Okay, I see the maintenance one though, right?
Yeah, you see like the maintenance doors, like the. Imagine if it was like C:\\/ hotel open,
All right.
and then it's like folder maintenance, folder security, folder guest services.
Okay. I'm gonna hack on the fly that one then. Get a mark.
Okay.
Let's see.
Do you
Oh
want to
boy.
get any assistance from your?
He can't.
Okay.
Machine sprites don't have hacking.
Say you're worried for nothing. You are
Okay,
into the
one
maintenance area.
Okay, like sheesh, I know in Matrix time I'm going super fast, but what time is this guy like getting into the door? Like, I guess you gotta move on to their scene now. Or do I need a mark on the door too?
No, you won't need a mark on the door. This just gets you like into the thing. Belle, do you want to do anything while this situation is playing out? Maybe muted.
Maybe AFK.
What?
Maybe. Did you want to do anything in this current situation?
No, it's
All right.
fine.
Just
They
checking
they
in.
got it under control. Like, by the time I would run up to the pool and get involved, I feel like it's probably just better I just sit where I am.
Yep, just making sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, Jurgen, you're there. Troll kind of walks off to go to the bathroom with a smile.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I would over comms like try to hey, let's he's out. Let's maybe we can get the start asking our target if she's happy with her job. Would she like a change? Those types of things.
sure. So we'll leave the
Yeah,
love-
go for it.
we'll leave
And
it
I'm gonna
to,
get up and I'm gonna sneak Anna out of here.
Okay, where are you heading to?
I'm sure she has a room upstairs.
I mean, she does, but oh, you weren't
Charlie,
here.
please.
So like when last session when they were talking to like when they set up this whole romantic giant Indiana Jones ball chasing this to a very unsatisfactory end. When they weren't allowed to bring people upstairs to their rooms. So
Cool. We sneaked to her room.
okay, just making sure that Mike was aware of what.
Mike is well aware he is breaking their rules.
All right. So you kind of go on over to the elevator. She's got a big dumb smile on her face, and she gets you inside the elevator, and you hit the button.
Yep. Boop.
Tilt, you will notice that Rachel kind of shakes her head. It's like, oh, this is not going to end well.
I'll just look at her and I'll go, but he's young and virile and will bear her good children.
All right.
Okay.
Making fun of her
Here's a
friend.
question that I have. Do you have common sense?
I do.
Would you like to spend a point of common sense?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Don't do
because
that.
that was something that you overheard through somebody else.
I forgot that.
So I was about to roll some dice to be like, wait a second.
Stalker alert.
Yeah,
Well, thank you for letting me use that point of common sense.
because otherwise I was running you right into that brick wall.
This is why I took that ability.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
The sky's
Super
part
good.
and the GM runs whatchamacallit, shines rays of divine light upon you.
He'll look at her and go, I'm sure it will be just fine.
And then Grog and the target. What's your conversation going like over there?
Well, I find out what she does here,
So
asking her if she actually likes doing what she's doing.
she is. You know that she likes talking about her stuff, but the conversation you are having with her, she tries to play off of her stuff, and she asks you more questions about what you do and what your life is like.
right. Well, it's very minute by minute, paying attention to what's going on around us and seeing what's happening and taking care of people and moving them from one place to another if that's what they're needing to do. Why the sudden interest in it? Out of curiosity.
Well, she's red. She can't really blush.
Yeah.
Um, but the rest of the body language presents the blush kind of thing. Two stops ago, there was well, they called them terrorists making some kind of anti-Evo culture stand, but between you and me, you've seen the trids that, I think they were Shadowrunners.
Really? Does that worry you?
I mean, I don't get a lot of excitement because we travel so much and everything's about the show when we really only have like a day or so in each of these cities that we can really do whatever it is we want to do because we're under contract and places to be and shows to do and that kind of
So
stuff.
it sounds like you're miserable.
I mean, I really enjoy what I do, but it was just really exciting.
So you're looking for more things to do to get your blood going.
Hold on, let me read what Jurgen is written here.
Sorry, that was more of just nothing to you, Rob.
No, well, at the end of the day, everything is kind of to me.
Fair enough. That's true.
So I'm sorry, what was your question to her, Grog?
I said, so it sounds like she's looking for more excitement. Something more to do than makeup.
I mean, makeup's fun and everything, and I'm really good at it. I mean, I don't think I would want to get shot at on the regular. That doesn't sound like I'm
Yeah,
not cut
that's
out.
not. I don't recommend that to anybody.
And,
So, question for you. You're here working with this corporation, with Evo. Is it something you actually like? I'm not a corporate suit, as you can tell. I'm not looking for the political answer. I invited you over here to join me in some food because you looked bored as all sin.
And we'll let that hang for a second as Charlie, you're in the elevator alone with Annie. I really don't think I should ask what you're doing, but I feel like I need to ask whether or not you're waiting for the elevator to stop.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the elevator to stop because for all I know, if they're not allowed people up there, they could have guards up there or something.
Okay. So she's gonna as the light bings closer to the top floor, she's gonna be like, all right, hold on a second. And then she's going to get a look of concentration on her face for a moment and then take you by the hand.
Okay.
If you want to, I guess just roll perception real quick, and I'll see how much.
Will I be hearing this or seeing this?
I mean, well, how many hits can you just buy? You can just buy like 2. All right, we'll roll it out. It would be a visual thing.
Okay.
And do you have any kind of magic-related knowledge?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, she's a weird person that just kind of did weird things. Unless you feel like Charlie would have some kind of hint as to what happened.
Nope.
Okay.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I I mean he's average logic and intuition.
Well, only because everyone said I should be.
So you will be on the penthouse floor levels, and she will kind of tug you along towards one of the rooms. Um, it'll be a penthouse. It'll have a little bit of a common area. There are 4 bedrooms. Um, just kind of looking around, this is very obviously a room that has 4 or 5 women staying in it. You know, there's beauty products all over the place. A lot of beauty. I was gonna say magazines, but I don't know if they would have physical magazines in 60 years. I feel like we're very
They
much moving
don't.
away from that right now.
That's all they are.
And are you are you taking the passive
Oh,
or
once
the
that door is
active
shut,
side?
it's on. Once that door is
Okay,
shut.
she's going to lead you uh over to the couch. If you could just give me one quick perception test, and then we'll fade the black on this scene. I want to just see if you notice one particular thing.
Black eye, maybe.
I mean, I feel like it might be a little late for the black eye because I feel like I'm gonna cut the terror in a moment, and he's gonna lock a troll in a. Alright, that's sneaking. That's not
It's not
perception, but
sneaking.
it's the
It's labeled wrong, but it's perception.
Okay. So, you will see that there are 4 doors in here to the side rooms, you know, the bathroom. In the middle of the common area, not in the middle, but like in the common area, you will notice that there is a dog bed in here. And that probably just seems a little weird to Charlie as we fade to black.
Oh,
Dum,
that's
dum,
awesome.
dum.
I just totally just realized. Awesome.
Oh my god.
So Tara, you're you're in the Matrix, you're in the maintenance area. They told you that the troll was going off towards the potty. Are you doing anything?
All right. Well, I basically have the potty door icon in my vision now, right?
Yeah, you have. It's easy for you to find floor, bathroom, and then a couple of it has some sensors and some timers associated with it. You know, it's like next scheduled cleaning by staff member at time, that kind of thing.
All right. So, does anyone have a visual on him outside that could tell him when he entered?
There would definitely be a timestamp of like door open, door close kind of thing, just because the maglock would register
Alright.
that. And it has
And
been,
I was pretty much told.
yeah, you have a good idea of when he is in there.
All right. So basically, once he gets in, reach out to my sprite, flick him, turn him into a wrench, and just throw it at that icon and gremlins.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll out the gremlins on your little sprite.
All right. That's one. Please do good. Oh.
Oh, the good news is it's a resonance action, so it doesn't actually like build Overwatch or like it's not an attack action, so it doesn't alert the host, and it's not a actually it is an attack action.
It's definitely like on this guy's part. It's definitely an attack action.
Yeah,
I think. I'm
But-
pretty sure.
since he failed, the
This is-
host isn't alerted, so that's good.
Oh man. It's like I want to just I'm tempted to just data spike it, but that would blow everything. So you know what, Mr. Sprite, I'm gonna just the wrench is gonna rebound and he's gonna try one more time.
Sure.
Throw the poor Sprite.
Remember,
Do
this
the
is
thing.
this is gonna be 2 tasks off the sprite because it's a
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It was only brought here for this, basically.
That's fine. There you go.
Finally. All right. Well, it's a glitch. Not a spectacular glitch, but I guess it will just jam for a while.
Yep. So,
It's up to you.
you will notice that the host is kind of like um, reports an error with the door. So it's like you'll see that the icon for that starts blinking red, and the host definitely knows that something happened.
Huh. Oh. It's not as bad as it could be, so nobody's marking me yet, so that's great.
Yeah, you're free and clear for the most part.
Oh yeah, it's Sprite that would come after until, he gets converged on and I get converged on simultaneously because
Well, he has no
fuck me,
overlord
right?
score at the moment, so he's got some time until he gets the ban hammer dropped on him.
Alright, so if that's all we have to do in maintenance, I guess we could shift over and try to get into security.
Is that what you want to do? You guys have
Yeah.
successfully malfunctioned the door to the bathroom. I don't know if you
Alright,
guys
so
wanted to. I assume you passed that information along. I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to make some other kind of motion here.
Oh, yeah, Tara's basically narrating what he's doing.
Okay. Tilt. How's that conversation you're having there going?
I ask her if she wants to go. Like, do you think there'd be like some kind of garden area in the back of the Ritz,
Probably
somewhere
not.
pretty and outside?
I feel like the only places it would have like outside are going to be like roof access, which that kind of stuff.
What about
Must
an
be like my
outside pool
Ritz.
area that connects to the inside pool area?
I don't feel like it would in the middle of downtown. Like it's in a pretty busy area, so I don't think they would have
Got it.
the floor space to make that happen. If it was in a less populated area, sure, it would probably have like an outdoor pool, or if it was like on the beach.
I suggest to her that maybe me and her could go to either the restaurant and grab a bite, or the bar and have a couple drinks.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll some social dice at her to try and make this happen.
I guess it really doesn't matter which one. They're all 12d6.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, they're all 12d6.
And how much edge you got left?
Enough. One, I think.
He has like 6 edge.
No. No, I don't.
You don't?
I have like 4.
That's a lot still. One more than me.
So, she'll kind of look back and like, I gotta wait until the other guy comes back, because I should tell him where I'm going, and chances are he's gonna be in either trouble or really angry, because of what Annie did, and because of what your friend did. I probably should have stopped that. She's looking a little like,
How about this, right? We go with my bodyguard. He comes back, right? We come back, and we just show that we had a bodyguard with us, and everything's fine. Everything's good.
Jurgen, is
You're
that
gonna be
something?
looked after.
Yeah, if he's saying this, yeah, I would absolutely stand to attention,
Sure.
sir.
She'll be like, hold on a second. And then she's gonna pull out her comm link and kind of mess with it for a second. Very clearly sending a message of some kind. And he's like, okay, we can go, but we might want to hurry. When he gets back, he's not gonna be happy.
All right.
And she will get up to go with the two of you towards the restaurant, leaving Grog and the target alone.
Yeah, no pressure.
I'm sorry.
Liar.
It's at that point I'm gonna start walking up to the pool.
Okay, so you're gonna come up to the
Yeah.
the hotel, and then, well, you're already allowed in because I think you're pretty much into the rooms. I think is what you guys did.
Yeah.
So that'll take you a little bit of time. Grog,
Taking
what
nothing. Taking nothing but my taser.
I would suggest taking the large bag of as you are new to the place, you might want to take the luggage that I bought.
Sure. Yeah. I'm got my nice big
Act like
troll
you're having
luggage.
to look around.
Absolutely.
You're a lady. It's not troll luggage. It's just all the essentials.
Exactly. All of the essentials.
Okay, so you can easily pull your suspiciously light luggage with you.
A pneumatic.
Yeah. Grog, what's your plan?
Well, I'm going to wait for her reply.
All right, yeah, I've done a couple of things. So what was you were
Asking her if she's actually happy at Evo with what she's doing, or if she's looking for something more exciting, other than being shot at. I don't understand her total position with Evo. I don't know what she does there. I mean, I know she's a makeup artist. I mean, is she hired to work there? Does she enjoy working there? Does she want to get out and go see some things?
Yeah, they seem they have her on pretty tight locks, so she's got to have an opinion on that.
Yeah, I'm just trying
Yeah.
to.
I mean, what would you do if you could go out for the night right now?
She's gonna look around, notice that she is alone with a giant troll, who isn't
Has been
necessarily-
nice and disarming for her.
I mean, being disarming is really dangerous when you have 4 arms. That could be. Very
Isn't it less dangerous than if you have two? Like
I
you've got more to lose. You've got less. You've got more to lose, but like you also don't lose as much.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation.
Anyways,
I don't really know. So, she's gonna get kind of a thoughtful look and look around to the rest of the room and her emptiness, and it's like, let me hit you some dice. So a question I have for Grog is, in this situation, how much are you still trying to play the persona, and how much of it are you kind of letting on that I'm not actually a bodyguard? Like body language, subtle.
A little bit of both. You know, I'm trying to maintain it, but as I'm leaning in, talking to her type deal,
Mhm.
I can release a little bit of that go to her since she's seemed to be interested in it.
Do you feel like 3 hits on her judge intentions would pick up on the fact that, like, do you feel like you are letting that much of the I'm not actually a bodyguard through, that she would pick up on that? Or are you still keeping that a little closer to your chest?
Just because I don't know where she's at yet, I don't know if she'd like spook. I'd kind of like to keep that a little closer to the chest because that's the last thing I want to do is I don't want to spook her.
I mean,
I
she's
don't want
within
her to
arm's
go
reach. You can
calling.
just-
Yeah, but last thing I need is her hitting a panic button on her phone or her comm link.
Right. Just saying, if things went wrong, you could just bonk her on the head.
Well, yeah, give her a black eye. That would really work out well.
You should cover it with makeup.
La-
It'll be fine.
Last thing I need is a female wrestle bro to beat the troll. I mean, she has
I'll-
4 arms. That's a 4-arm chokehold. No, thank you.
I will let
Yeah,
you know she is not a wrestle bro.
I'd let it slip a little bit. I'll be
Okay.
honest. I would let it slip a little bit just to even get her more interested in the whole mystique thing.
Sure. Do you feel like 3 hits would be enough to for her to pick up on that, or is it still just not enough yet?
Yeah, I think it would. I think it would. I mean, I don't have the whole charisma thing going for me,
Right.
so
So she's gonna kind of lean in, and it's a little weird with her four freakish arms to you know, like when you lean forward and you kind of interlock your fingers.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna do that with like the top set of our arms, and then she's gonna kind of reach under and like grab a um one of the champagne glasses, pass it up to her top arm, then kind of interlink her bottom arms and lean on her right arm. It's like, so be a little forward here, but I don't think you're an actual bodyguard. And her
How
eyes are gonna
about,
kind of.
and I'll lean forward to match. How about we say that bodyguard is just one of the things that I do?
So, she's gonna get a little bit of a smile, and her eyes are gonna get big, and you can see it's a, like, not quite kid on Christmas level, but she's definitely excited and intrigued. And then she's gonna go to take a she's gonna take her champagne. It's like, so who are you here for? And she's gonna take a sip.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Oh, my Jesus. All right, guys. So,
Go hard. Go hard or go home.
You just,
Part of me wants to take a break here, but I'm no good at video editing, so I can't like backtrace it to cut it right when I ask.
um,
No, if we're hearing this over comms, yeah,
uh-huh.
Jurgen will actually say, "Tell her that you're here for her. Put it on the table because we've, even
I'm
if we've
gonna-
locked that other
okay.
dude. I mean, how long would it take you to
Here's-
break out of a bathroom door?
Probably
Only
not long.
a
man.
matter of time before someone else
Exactly.
walks into the pool.
So
So
put it
I'll
on the
take
table
one of the
now
other
or
sip.
trank her.
Yeah, I'll take a sip of the champagne, one of the champagne glasses that I have,
Mhm.
and I'll smile and I'll just real quietly, you.
Spit take.
oh man.
I'd figured that would happen.
Yeah, I kind of set it up with the sipping
Uh-huh.
champagne.
Yeah, with her sipping the champagne.
I mean, it's a classic cliche.
Yeah, of
Um,
course it is. I'm not mad about it. Now, whether it ruins the suit or not, man, that just means I gotta pay more money. And
So she's gonna. Her demeanor is going to change a bit, and if you want to roll a judge intentions or something along those lines, I can give you some more information.
a perception.
This is more subtle than straight perception. If you had, and I'll give you like an additional 2 dice on this because you have been having a conversation with her.
Yeah, I don't know where judge intentions would be on the skill here.
It's already at the top. You have 6 dice. It is charisma
I have
intuition, I
6
believe.
dice.
Yes.
So you would
So
have
then
8.
it's 8 dice. All right.
Mhm.
Two successes, not all that great.
Okay. So, well, you get an important piece of information with that. So she goes from the calm, interested, intrigued
Mhm.
to shock, surprise, a little bit of panic, but at the same time there's a curiosity here because it's like if somebody told you that they were a professional criminal hired to kidnap you,
Not what he said.
that's more or less what he said.
I said I'm a shadow runner, and I said I'm here for her. So
Oh, okay.
she's associating shadow runners, which she's only been
I didn't-
told are terrorists.
You said you were a Shadowrunner when? You said I'm here for you and not a bodyguard.
He said he
I
wears
said
many hats.
Yeah, exactly. I said,
right,
I said
well.
that's just one of my jobs.
Very well done.
And he's not exactly the most socially adept
Subtle.
at hiding things. So,
All right. It just.
Yep.
And then
so that fight or flight thing comes in,
Uh huh.
and she's not in, like, she's curious. panicked, maybe a little worried and scared, but she's not going to hit that panic button, yell for help, or try to fight back
Frog.
Yeah.
right this moment.
Do the whole. You could not the thing from Transformers where like you could come with me, or not. But your entire life you're gonna ask yourself.
Should I just pull the "come with me if you want to live"?
I mean,
I
you're
vote
not-
come with me if
The
you want
Arnold
to.
Schwarzenegger voice. Yeah, no. I was like, I'll wipe my face off a little bit.
I don't think she actually sprayed all over you, but you know.
Oh, I would say she did. I don't
Okay.
care. I think it's funny because it'd be that whole shock value.
Right,
Was
because you're
leaning
just
in.
leaning all the way in, and then just
Yeah.
and you're,
So, how do you actually say her name? I can't remember.
I don't know, but I can assume that your character knows how to say it.
Yeah. Nueda. So, shall we take a walk? See where this bit of excitement leads you in your life?
She
Something
will,
out of the ordinary, maybe? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't let it slip.
oh man, that's too good.
And I'll lean back a little bit and take a bite out of some of the food that's on the table.
So she's gonna
Smile on my face.
look from her champagne to you, to the food, back over her shoulder towards the door, and will